Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Like we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Barton finds Porter. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good defense by Jokic. Gordon dishes to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. He was all alone on that one.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Porter. Passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Booker against Barton. From deep. Denver grabs the miss.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Here's Paul. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Paul goes in. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Porter looking it over. Pass to Gordon. Now the dish to Murray. Back to Gordon. Crowder with the steal. And here comes the break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll return the possession. This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Bridges. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Paul against Murray. Fires from 14. Rejected by Murray. Here's Ayton. That one a little long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Booker. Here's Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 6.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And that one drops.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Booker against Barton. Murray outside. Back to Porter. Shoots. It's deflected. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Bridges passes to Crowder. Murray kicks to Gordon. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by DeAndre. Phoenix leading by 4. There's the pass to Bridges. Paul against Jokic. Bridges inside the three-point line. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon. Crowder pulls it in. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Payne looking around. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. There's the triple. And the Suns miss again. From deep three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Morris. It's Najee in at the 5.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Bol, he's checked in for Denver.
For the Nuggets. Bol.
McGee finds Johnson. And here's Payne. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. There's the 3. Denver passing it around. Here's Najee. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Assist goes.
Najee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Shamet the pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Dishes it to McGee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Johnson. He kicks it to McGee. That one wide left. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Morris for 3. The shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
McGee finds Shamet. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Back to Shamet. Over Rivers. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one. And the Suns lead by 2.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Murray, no good. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bridges with it, now guarded by Porter. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now, here's Jokic. 11 feet away. This ball grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Booker.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Porter. To the middle, and they get it. Here's Gordon, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Paul looking over the floor. Booker with no one around, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Bridges with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Murray finds Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Paul passes to Bridges, to the inside. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And we've... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul dishes to Booker. And he drives in. Bridges, no one around him. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray looking around. Kicks it to Porter. Ball against Murray. Poked loose. 6 to shoot. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with it. Now guarded by Barton. Bridges misses. Bridges has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Porter pulls it in.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Murray the pass to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray outside. Barton finds Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Suns leading by 7. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Bridges.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. Here's Jokic.
Remaining in the third.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bridges with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And they call the foul. So he's... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Morris passes to Rivers. Back to Morris. The dish to Rivers. They get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Into the lane. And he lays it straight in.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Morris passes to Rivers. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside, Haji. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The pass to Shamet. Back to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson kicks to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 7. And time to step. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Denver. Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Bull. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. 5 on the clock. Goes up with a strike. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Rivers passes to Najee, and he goes in for the dunk.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Payne with it. Morris is there. Pass to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Payne passes to McGee. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The assist.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The kick out to Crowder and stolen by Gordon. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Denver passing it around. Barton finds Jokic. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Booker the pass to Crowder. Booker trying to free himself up. Kept alive. Bridges inside. Crowder's there. And that one's good. Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
On the wing, Porter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Crowder kicks to Paul. Hits it from 3-point range. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Paul. Murray for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Denver foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Mulligan's Murray. Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver, trailing by 5. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Paul dishes to Crowder. The ball to the paint. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
44 seconds left in the fourth. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Paul goes in. Good.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. Money!
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clocks.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by two. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And the Suns call time. For the win, Paul. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Right side, Gordon. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing. Phoenix leading by 3. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Comes up empty down low. The Nugget shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Murray finds Jokic. Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Pass to Booker. To the middle. And it's blocked by Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. Here's Murray. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic kicks to Porter. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Barton dishes to Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. It falls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Misses the three.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Ayton finds Crowder. Bridges against Porter. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Over Porter. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Outside Porter. Over Bridges. Denver the rebound. Here's Jokic. And too long on the shot. So the Suns win it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
in downtown Phoenix. We're just about
Thanks a lot, BA.
a long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff. So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Phoenix. Hardaway with it, now guarded by Crowder. Porzingis passes to Powell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Hardaway. Down low. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Paul, the open look. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Finney-Smith. Powell with it. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker against Hardaway. Left side Paul. To the middle. Here's Crowder. There's the block.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks. Rises up and sends it back.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Hardaway from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker with the drive. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Suns trailing, and now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. To the left wing. Puts it up. Ayton, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Hardaway on the wing. Booker defending. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket. Ayton passes to Bridges from deep. And they'll get another chance. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at center, locking down the middle.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
McGee's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Powell. Deflected. Payne against Porzingis. Here's Shamet. And he buries his first look.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Payne against Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Inside. Powell left side. He shoots a 3. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Payne. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Finney Smith. McGee with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Ball's going up the court. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Shamet. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Doncic with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Powell right side. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Dallas. Dwight Powell. 1 shot.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. On the wing, Finney Smith. To the inside, Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Paul. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the left side wing. Here's Kleba. The rebound by Bridges.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Kleba. And it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Ayton against Brown. Pass to Crowder. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot from the wing. Suns keep it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Bullock. Kleba with it. Covered by Crowder. 15 seconds left in the second period. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. And that's not going to go.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bullock. Left side, Brown. Here's Kleba, covered by Crowder. 4 on the clock. From the wing, shot is good by Kleba. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Paul against Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. That three's off the mark. Dallas is shooting 56% today. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can beat you.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Ball finds Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Brown. Brunson against Paul. Here's Brown. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And Booker with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
Well, you'd think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brunson with it, and it's Payne picking him up.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Payne. And that one's good. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson against Payne. Out to Kleba. Brown inside. And it's good for 2. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Brown against Payne. Here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Brunson on the drive. From 17, Brown can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And a foul call. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Back to Brunson. Good work defensively by Kaminsky.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Second chance shot, and it's laid in by McGee. And the Suns lead by 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Pass to Shamet. Here's McGee. To the middle. Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. Here's Kaminsky. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And a two-handed jam.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pass to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution for your Suns.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Doncic against Paul. Booker, pass to Crowder. No good that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. For Dallas, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot. That one a little long. The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Booker with it to stop the drought. They got the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Now here's Doncic. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And the basket by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Doncic. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. Yeah!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The drive by Paul. He can't hit that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Now Powell. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Pulls up on the wing. Pulls up. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bridges passes to Crowder. Good!
These are the moments where Crowder has earned the trust and equity with his teammates. That's a big-time delivery.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had.
David, no question about it. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now Conley. Now here is O'Neal. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off the shot here. Gobert can't hit. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Crowder finds Bridges. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal with it. Pulls up on the wing. Bridges with the board.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Booker. Conley scanning the floor. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Booker outside. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And this game is tied up now.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Paul kicks to Booker. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Paul. The 19-footer is on the money. Paul's got his second bucket.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And there's the pass to O'Neal.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Shot by Crowder, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Conley. They double-team Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Gobert. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Bridges. Booker outside. Front past the arc. Come on. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
For your Suns.
On defense, the Jazz. And the Suns miss again.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. And here is O'Neal. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You could do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
They've got Landry Shamet. Cameron Johnson is out there with Kaminsky. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
What a pass by Ingles. Coming off that screen and roll, finding his man. He's made himself into a threat offensively.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Basket good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Now, Clarkson. Pass to Gay. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Stolen by Gay. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Shoots over Shamet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Honey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ingles against Johnson. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Oni passes to Ingles. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. On defense, the Jazz. 4-point game. And that one's good. Shamet.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Shot from the low block. And scoring with the play inside is Gay. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Utah foul. B.A. Only. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix with the ball. Paul with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Ingles against Bridges. Clarkson on the wing. Clock is at 3. Back to Ingles. The 3. Utah getting another chance here.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Bridges. For the 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got 10.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Ingles against Bridges. And the basket by Ingles.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
Bridges left side. It's stolen by Ingles. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one, no good. Good D by Booker. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. Right side against Ayton. Bridges outside. Left side, Crowder. Over Gay. Shot by Crowder, no good. Left side, Clarkson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. Poked away. It's stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Paul looking around. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Let's go. Offensive rebound. Knocked away. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Oni, defended by Booker. Whiteside, good.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Suns trail by 7. Paul outside. Bridges outside. It's over Clarkson. The putback. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Here's Oni, defended by Paul. To the inside, right side. A second chance effort. Releases, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And there he goes, Booker, shooting off the vert.
Utah leading by 3. Now, here's Ingles. Passes it to Oni. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Paul finds Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Crowder. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Hudson against Booker, and that's an intentional foul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tries from 10. Rebound by the Suns. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely, and the basket by Kaminsky.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Gay with it. 8 points for him. And here's Ingles outside. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Utah trailing here. And here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Right side inside, guarded by McGee. Oni passes to Ingles. Down low, they could use a bucket. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gay.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Suns shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gay with it, now guarded by Kaminsky. Gay kicks to Ingles. Clarkson against McGee. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Kaminsky. The Suns leading. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. McGee finds Payne. Now here's Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Utah calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Kicks it out to Mitchell to tie it up. Not going to go that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Right side Crowder. Over O'Neal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Crowder's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Here's Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Paul dishes to Crowder.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Booker outside. Back to Paul. From deep. Suns keep it alive. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Conley against Paul. Here's Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Paul is doubled.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And here are the Suns now. Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bridges passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And again, it's the Suns missing. And So it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter to tie it up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
That was so close. Needed that one to go down.
Ball right side to the paint.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
O'Neal with it. Chris Paul covering down low. Conley kicks to Gobert. Over Ayton. Bridges against O'Neal. Mitchell outside. On the basket, Gobert. Over Ayton. No good. That would have tied it. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Conley with it. Good work defensively by Crowder. So it's the Suns taking the double.
everyone, to 2K Sports presentation before we get...
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. Offensive rebound.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Murray passes to Porter. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Crowder, defended by Gordon. Murray against Paul. Ayton with it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner, and he's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Murray passes to Barton. Now here's Gordon. Shoots over Bridges. Shot is good by Gordon. And it's all knotted up.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
That's good from Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's got 6 points.
A big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Jokic. The turnaround Jay. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And it's Denver the other way. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Porter. Lets it fly. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Barton. Launches it. Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Paul finds Ayton. Bridges outside. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Count the basket.
consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Murray passes to Jokic. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bridges. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Paul against Murray. Paul into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's all tied. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shamet, no good. To the paint. Here's Najee. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, PA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Payne. Up top Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the action shooting. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Here's Rivers looking for his first basket, still in this one. Good on the bucket.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Shamet. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Morris with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Tipped. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. Here's Rivers, inside. To the inside. Here's Najee. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Rivers. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Kaminsky in the post. Outside Johnson. Outside Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Green. Pass to Rivers. Right side Green. Here's Rivers. Morris on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Doesn't go that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Crowder. It's Booker on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
All against Morris. Down low. Here's McGee. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to Rivers. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense cannot allow Austin Rivers to do that. He loves embarrassing them with the handle.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, coming off a Suns make. Pass to Najee. Now Green. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. McGee with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Know when Murray is being aggressive, it's when he's in the frame of mind to go in, get contact, and do damage at the line.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's McGee. Over Jokic. No good on the fadeaway.
I have no idea.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. JaVale McGee has played really well.
Yeah, his stats may not jump out at you, but that's not the whole story.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Murray. Ooh, McGee with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. The Suns leading. Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. Back to Booker. And stolen by Jokic.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
And here's Gordon, covered by Crowder. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Outside Booker. Outside Paul. To the inside, McGee. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. McGee's got 9 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it, covered by McGee. Crowder with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Bridges. Left side, Paul. From 11 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. The Nuggets trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Jokic. The wide open shot is on the money. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Bridges outside. Here's a 3 from Paul. They get it back. Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Barton, the pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. And stolen by Murray. Porter, the pass to Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder finds McGee. Bridges down low. Porter's there. Back to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Fires from 14. And it's Crowder missing. The Nuggets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Gordon. Misses from short range. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do 1 push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
Here's Kaminsky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 7.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Johnson against Porter. To the middle. Gordon, the pass to Porter. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne with it. Checked by Murray. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. Porter with the steal. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne against Murray. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Up and over Porter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. Clock at 4. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Dozier. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Zeke Naji taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Suns making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's Phoenix. 3-point lead. Pass to Shaman. Outside Payne. Over Morris. They grab their own miss. Johnson passes to Payne. And here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, that's got the crowd charged up. Ayton way up high.
And the Nuggets shooting around 44%. Not bad. Morris outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Payne against Murray. Out left to the wing. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Payne. Defended by Murray. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Gordon's got space. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And that ties it up.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Murray against Payne. Outside Murray. Stolen by Bridges.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Booker can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Payne, the pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 2.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. 1:57 left in the final quarter. Booker against Barton. Outside Murray. From 12 feet. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
Jokic needed it, and he got it.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Paul passes to Booker. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Counted. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but it's close. He's getting the ball.
Murray against Paul. Back to Gordon. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Porter against Bridges. To the left side wing. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Outside Paul. With footer. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Murray passes to Porter. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. Now Ayton, covered by Jokic. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Denver with a rebound. Barton outside. And here's Porter outside. The Nuggets with another miss. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out.
Thank you.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Finney Smith. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And there it is for him.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Back to Paul. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Powell. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Shoots over Ayton. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ayton passes to Crowder. And here's Booker. Over Finney-Smith. Here's Ayton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Paul passes to Crowder. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Hardaway. Powell right side. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. 3 on the clock. Here's Powell. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Down low. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
It's Booker on the wing. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Offline with a 3. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And here's Doncic. Over Paul. The rebound by Bridges. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Outside Finney-Smith. Crowder against Porzingis. Fires it from 18. Can't get it to drop. That'll count. Not going to go that time. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Left side, Hardaway. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. Payne with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway. They get it back. Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, at 7'3", Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
Both shots good from the strike. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. The 3. Shaman, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Payne against Doncic. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Shoots over Powell. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic finds Porzingis. Now here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. The Suns clear it.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Shaman. Launches it. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Now Brown. Brown inside. 5 on the clock. Crowder grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ayton inside. Brown's there for three. Bridges hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got 5.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Outside, Brown. To the middle. Pass to Bullock. Looking to win the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bullock's got his first 2 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And it's Paul off the drive. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Outside, Brown. Kleba, left side. Open shot from Brunson. Gets to the corner and hits it.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Back to Crowder. Second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, defensively, if you allow...
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a... And that...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Brunson against Ayton. Here's Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Paul from about 16, and he nails the jumper. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now Booker. Outside Paul.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Brunson. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to Kleba. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks rebound.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Paul into the lane. Good on the shot.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Brunson against Paul. Outside Brunson. Driving in, and he lays it up and in.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Paul passes to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Brown with the steal. To the inside. It's tipped. Paul against Brunson. Shoots over Paul. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Bridges, left side. Shoots. Paul, shot is off. The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Brown passes to Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Over Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. Man, they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for Dallas.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Brunson. Well, the Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
Back to Brunson. Puts up a three. Another shot. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the deficit down inside single digits.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Payne against Brunson. Payne pass to Kaminsky.
Man, good whistle there.
Maxi Kleba. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Suns. Frank Kaminsky the third.
He's off on the second. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Brunson. Hauled in by McGee.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 8. Brunson with it. He has 6. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
For your Mavericks.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now Payne. Pass to McGee. Johnson with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Powell. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Right side Johnson. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns leading. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. to the left wing. From 17, McGee. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic against Payne. They kick it out to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Kaminsky pulls it in. And for the Suns, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Johnson passes to Payne. Up and over Doncic. Here's Kaminsky. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Porzingis. Doncic against Payne. Doncic with the bucket.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Doncic against Payne. Left side, Johnson. Here's Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And so they foul intentionally. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Devin Booker.
Hardaway on the wing. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Paul passes to Crowder. Now Ayton. Outside for Booker. Clock at 4. Here's Crowder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Doncic passes to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Suns lead by 9. And for Dallas, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Outside, Finney-Smith. Powell, left side. They get the rebound. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Paul passes to Bridges. That one no good. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Doncic right side. For 3, Hardaway. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he says.
Ball finds Crowder. Back to Paul. And the layup is good.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Booker. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Paul, the open look. Tries yet again. Can't hit that one. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, a small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Going inside. Suns moving the ball around. In the corner, Crowder with it. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
2 on the clock. Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Utah turns it over again. And it's Phoenix's ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Bridges outside. The pass to Ayton. There's the dish to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Booker with no one around, kept alive.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Crowder. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. No good from outside. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. The score now all even.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Bridges against O'Neal. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Payne dishes to Johnson. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Shamet finds Payne. Nailed from three-point land.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
To the middle. To halt the run. Gobert can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Good on the second free throw. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. And here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Payne looking around. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They double him with Payne. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Phoenix with the ball. Suns leading by 6. Inside. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bogdanovich left side. Misses from close range. Johnson outside. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to it. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's
and with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
First team foul.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
One of the wrinkles Bojan has added to his game, operating with efficiency in the mid-range area.
Shamet on the wing. To the middle. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now here is Conley. Payne covering. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Gobert got a hand on it. McGee with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the shot is good from Johnson. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Payne. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Mitchell outside. Tries again. Here's Gobert. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell on the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Johnson finds Shamet. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 12. Gobert with the bounce pass. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And the shot's good from Crowder. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And stolen by Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. It's a 14-point game. Now the feed to Ayton. Mitchell against Paul. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul is doubled. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Count that bucket. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your view?
They're getting into the lane.
And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And that one's good by Gay.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
On the wing, Bridges. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Cuts it 5. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Gay left side. Here's Oni, defended by Paul.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns leading by 15. And they double up Paul. Right side Crowder. Shoots over Clarkson. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul. 6 points for him.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Now the pass to Oni. That one's off, still out of sync. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Such a wide open look. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ingles against Ayton. That one good for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Paul with the ball. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Shoots from the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Suns lead by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the
Crowder
third.
with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Stops. Pops. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. The Jazz shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. From 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Bridges passes to Paul. And that one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Ingles. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Missed inside. On the wing, Booker. Paul left side. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 7.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Suns on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Shamet. Off the left rim and out.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Oni passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the inside, McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Oni. And the layup is good.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
One second left. No good that time. And so it's Phoenix holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had active. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Shamet kicks to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. Back to Johnson. McGee with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. From down low. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
Pass to Kaminsky. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Gobert. McGee with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Kaminsky leading the charge. Johnson outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Payne finds Johnson. Here's Shamet and the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And so they foul intentionally. Phoenix making some changes.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The try by Mitchell. And he could not. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his fourth assist in this one. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. And that one's good, Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Pass to O'Neal. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just his first attempt. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Down low. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 22 is their biggest lead. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jay Crowder.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
In the corner, it's Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Over Gobert. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ayton.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Bogdanovich wide open. The Jazz with another miss. And the pass to Ayton. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
So it's Phoenix now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.